What's going on YouTube? Kevin Reese here. Today I'm out here with my buddy. This is his vehicle, 2003 Chevrolet Trailblazer. We're going to be installing a pair of Binzet LED headlights. These are going into high beams, and on this vehicle the high beams are going to be your insides. So we're going to go ahead now. I'm going to show y'all how to open everything up, and we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show y'all a little review of these headlights and how to install them. So here's a close-up of the box. LED headlight, auto LED lighting system. You can see you've got 1/10 of a second quick start, 60% power saving. You've got a 30,000 hour lifespan, so these should last the life of the vehicle. Flip it over here to the back. Here's your part number. These are 9005, and this is, like I said, for the high beam on this car. These are 6K. So the 6K is going to give us a nice bright white light. You see it says 7600 lumens. Here's our LED headlight bulb. You can see you've got an LED, a big chip on both sides. These do have fans, so this is not some of like the newer fanless designs they have out. So this does have fans to help keep the LED cool. You can see here's our cord. Got our little power box here. And then you just got your plug. So plug and play installation should be pretty simple. I'll take y'all up here and show y'all. If you look, you can see something that I didn't like, and this one looks like it's a little different, but on the lightning dark LED headlight install, if you recall, that had that same screw that holds this ring in place, and this is a very tiny screw. However, this one does look bigger than the one that is on the lightning dark that holds the ring in. The issue I have with that, and I hope that we don't have here, is when tightening this up, all you're relying on is that small screw that's threaded very shallow into this body on this LED light. And what happens is when you put enough tension on here trying to turn it and lock it, it pulls it and it strips that screw out. So I ended up on that one, if you recall from the video, I had to put glue on the inside this ring to glue it actually onto the headlight so that it would stay in, and I'm still having an issue with it falling out. The glue hasn't come out, but it just doesn't want to lock in place well. So hopefully we won't have that issue with these. We're going to go ahead now and I'm going to show y'all how to get your stock ones out and get these hooked up. Alright, so we're on the driver's side of the vehicle, and you can see if you come over right here, like I said, your inside is going to be where our bulb is. So you look right here, you have this kind of weather dust cover that should pop out pretty easily, and your headlight should be right behind that. So we're going to go ahead and pop this cover off. Alright, so this is the cover right here. You see I had to use a screwdriver just to kind of get in that corner and pop it out. But with that out the way, you can see here's your headlight bulb. And so these, they're very simple the way they come out. Should be a quarter of a turn counterclockwise, just like this. And see your bulb will come right out of there. And then what you're going to look for is our plug-in, which looks like it's right here on the outside of the bulb, so that's very easy to get to. And we'll plug it in, make sure our light's working, and then we'll go ahead and screw them in. Alright y'all, so just a quick update here. We've got them plugged in, and if you can see the clip right here, on this clip, you can see right there, there's a plus and minus right here on this clip. See right here, you've got plus and minus, so you're positive, negative. You want that on the back side of where this clip is, because this LED headlight, for some reason, and the ones I've messed with in the past haven't been, but this is a reverse polarity. So kind of like you do with like the cheaper LED headlight bulbs, like for interior. This one is set up that way, so you plug it in one way, it's not going to work, so you have to flip it. So now that it's flipped though, if you hit the high beams, you can see here both sides lighten up. I can see the fan moving. I can feel the fan moving. So everything seems to be working good with this unit so far. So we're going to go ahead now and screw it in. Like I said, you just line up these pins with the outside of that housing that you can see, and it should go ahead and, quarter of a turn clockwise. It should go right in with no problems. We'll see how that goes. Alright y'all, so very simple. Like I said, line it up, turn it a quarter of a turn clockwise, and it locks right in place, so no problems. I was actually very surprised at how simple and easy that was. So it turns in, locks, no problems at all. You can see it's in there. It's not going to come out, hopefully. But it's in there. As you can see, here's your bulb right there. We've got it, and you can adjust it, you know, if you want it up and down. You can take that screw out, turn it, and get it to lock so that, you know, the chips are facing, you know, up and down versus, you know, side to side like they are right now. But I think this will be fine the way it is. So we're going to clean this headlight up a little bit, and we'll show y'all kind of a test, see how bright it is. All right, so we're cleaning, like I said, we're cleaning this off. I'm going to go ahead and start on the other side. The installation should be the same on both sides. So once you have your bulb in here, guys, if you look right here, your dust cover. From my experience, I haven't ever been able to get one to fit once you put the aftermarket in. Just you have all the extra wires and plugs, and usually they don't fit in that gap. But if you are able to get it fit, if you look at the LED, how far it protrudes out the back, you're going to be restricting the airflow putting this cap on, because it's going to be right at the back of that fan. So I usually just leave the cover off and just keep it, you know, with your factory halogen in case you ever want to replace it or go back to it. All right, so we're inside the Trailblazer. You can see these are our halogen low beams here. We haven't replaced those yet. So we're going to see how the high beams look. Oh yeah, the high beams look very, very nice. 6K. Bright white light. You can see here from the camera, it lights up the roadway pretty good. And hit the low beams again. Yeah, now hit the high beams again. Oh yeah, looks very good. All right, so wanted to show you all this. This is just parked sitting still here in the driveway. One thing about these lights, they give off a good beam pattern, even up in the air, kind of up into the trees and way out in front of you, as well as both sides. So go ahead and hit the high beams and show them what we're talking about. So you can see even way out there to the trees, it kind of lights up all out there and all around it. And go back to the low beams one more time, and then high beams. So you can see that difference, y'all. It makes a big difference. So let me show you what it looks like from outside the vehicle. All right, so outside the vehicle, because I know y'all want to see that, these are your low beams right here. So these are the factory halogens, and there's your high beams. So that's it on this installation, y'all. I hope y'all like it. I'm Kevin Reese. Like, comment, subscribe.